do.
Bee on the rug.
It's been really cold up here for the couple days that we've been up here, but finally it's warming up. So everything is melting off the roof. So if you hear a pitter patter, those are all the icicles melting. Anyway, we're going into the barn right now to hunt for materials like drywall and wood and who knows what else. Gosh, everything melting right now is making me feel very hopeful that maybe this is it and maybe spring is indeed right around the corner. I think it's time to take down my wreath. Maybe we can use it to fix the panes for the upstairs of the barn. Just like that, we're back where we left off in the last video, like a month ago. But I'm blonder. I went back to my natural color, hopefully closer to my natural color. We have a sleeping Beatrice. So I've taken a little break from YouTube because Sebastian and I were in the Bahamas for a couple weeks. I don't know if I've mentioned this on YouTube. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that Sebastian's family business is in the Bahamas. His grandparents bought 3 historic beach cottages. They're very quaint. Back in 1960, and his mom has run them ever since as her business. They're vacation rentals, so you can rent them. That is her baby. That's what she does. That is like her life's work. I mean, she does other things, but that's her work. So in the winters is when there's a lot of vacancy. There's also vacancy in the summer, but that's hurricane season. So in the winter, we get to go down for a chunk of time, and Sebastian works on whatever needs to be worked on the property. So this year he rebuilt the deck. He did a lot of window repair. What else did he do? He did a lot of stuff, and I kind of just tag along. It's getting increasingly harder for me to take time off work. I feel so grateful and blessed to be saying this, but as I kind of keep going in this career of mine, I keep getting more and more work. So this year I kind of felt like I couldn't stay as long as I had in previous years. Anyway, it was a little sad this year because my parents were supposed to come, and it was supposed to be my parents, Sebastian's parents, me and Sebastian, all 6 of us. Our parents have met before, but they haven't spent like a significant amount of time together, and it was supposed to be all of us there for like a week. My mom has unfortunately really been struggling with her health. She is doing okay right now, knock on wood. And that's it's not really my story to share. A few weeks ago, that's another reason why I haven't really been on YouTube, because I was a wreck for quite a few weeks there. And she's home now. She was in the hospital for a while, but she's home now. I think she's on the mend. But yeah, I mean, this is something that we all go through at one point or another. Like, everyone gets old. Everyone deals with a parent who is unwell or is getting old. I'm an only child, and it's a different experience, I think, as an only child, because you truly kind of I don't feel alone because I have people in my life, obviously, but it's definitely hard. It's definitely hard. And I really was feeling the weight of that there for a while, and it sucked. And I was very sad for a couple weeks there back in January. So I'm happy to say that things are feeling a little lighter now. And then, oh my God, there was also there's so much going on in the world too, which didn't help. That's enough on that. We're back in the library and we're here with Beatrice. And she's so peaceful right now. She's sleeping. But what I want to show you in here, got some really cool new chairs that I'll show you. Last time we were in here, we were talking about curtains. I think I was showing you some of the recommendations for curtains were match them to the sofa color. I mocked that up because I had that thought too. I mocked it up. It didn't look good. Other recommendations were like a toile pattern or something to kind of like match the wallpaper. And I like that idea, and I would like that idea if it weren't for the murals here. But I think anything with the pattern would really take away from the murals. I think it would be too busy. And then other people were saying just like something light and airy, like a cream or ivory, something lacy. And again, I think there's nothing wrong with that. It wasn't my vibe. And then I was like, so I already have the monochrome color drench. Why don't I just kind of keep that going? So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I found these. They're velvet, but they're like a lightweight velvet pinch pleat. And they're not the exact color as the wall because I mean, that's impossible. But what I like is they're a bit darker than the walls. So they add a little bit of dimension, and they actually like pretty much match some of the background colors in the murals. And I just think that this is gonna be really pretty. And I think that because they're velvet, they're very luxe. Like, unsure if I wanted to do velvet in this room because, or just in this house in general, because I'm like, it's a country house. It should be light and airy. But again, this room is separate from all the rest downstairs. This is the only room in the downstairs that's closed off from the others. It has doors, so you can close it. And it's the only room that's not painted off-white in the whole downstairs. So this room, I feel like this is where I can really pack a punch. I can pack in the drama. So I'm like, let's just go for it. Let's get these up and see how they look. What do you think, Beatrice? Do you like it? These are the chairs that I got, by the way. Got these on Facebook Marketplace, and I think that's really pretty. I know it's a lot of tone on tone in here, but I like that. I think that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. Okay, I personally really like them. So this is like this exact color. I think they're perfection. If you don't like them, that's fine. Keep it to yourself. Look at this. Is this not the cutest? She just tucks herself in. Okay, now we're back up in the bathroom and prepping to paint. This is a temporary bathroom makeover. Like, I just see us having this for like a year or no, like 2 or 3 years maybe. The priorities with this house are to renovate the downstairs. This bathroom here backs up to, there's a closet here, and then there's another closet in the primary bedroom. So what I would like to do is take these closets, kind of gut everything, and take the space of those closets to create a bathroom. Okay, this is also complicated. Anyway, that's the vision. Okay, as you can see, the toilet is very cool yellow. We're going with warm yellow accessories, and just hoping that that warms things up enough to kind of cancel out the coolness of this yellow toilet. But just look at this, like when we took off the mirror and the light yesterday and we saw what was underneath, you gotta give it to them, like whoever designed this bathroom. I think this bathroom was probably done around the same time that the kitchen was done. They were really committed to the yellow. They left it this with this and the tub and the sink, and they went for it. Or the old but improved yellow bathroom. I love how it turned out. It truly exceeded my expectations. We did work really hard on it. We did a lot. It took us the better part of a week. We didn't do anything too major, but it's just every little thing takes a lot of time because, you know, we're very conscientious about everything that we do. But I am just so happy with how it turned out. Changing the paint color made such a huge difference, and it was a subtle change, but when you see it all up on the walls, this color is just so warm and so nice. And I also love, I didn't paint the trim, but I love the contrast with the trim. I just think it's really nice and it makes the trim stand out. One day when we renovate, I think I've shown you this before, downstairs there is a clawfoot tub, and we're gonna bring that up here and get rid of this yellow tub. Not get rid of it, we will rehome it to somebody who loves and appreciates it. So I just really wanted to find a way to make this space work for now, and I think we did that. This room is so bright and so happy, and I just love it. Anyway, that is it for this video. I think in the next video, we are, believe it or not, already almost coming up on a year in this house. It's almost a full year since we saw this house for the first time. I have said since day one, every single year that passes, I want to do like an updated home tour, because last year we did the empty house tour. So now that it's almost a year later, I just want to do like a 1 year in update, show you where we're at, everything that we've done, and also talk about our plans for the future and how those plans have changed. Might be the next video, maybe I'll do a video when we head back to the city. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you like the yellow bathroom. I hope maybe it gave you inspo that you don't really have to make a bunch of changes, like to really love your space, because you don't always have the time or the means or the energy or the money to do a big renovation. So sometimes all it takes is a little Band-Aid, and it just makes a huge difference. And I genuinely I like this room a lot more now. Do I love my mid-century toilet? No, but I tolerate it now. And you know what? I appreciate it because it challenged me out of my comfort zone, and that's a good thing. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.